If I ever could be loved, never gonna live up. Should I give up? Will I ever be enough? What I didn't understand is you love me as I am. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. No, I don't care what anybody thinks about me. How can I be silent when there's all this joy inside my heart? How can I be quiet when you gave me light to pierce the dark? Even though my sin has left crimson, you watched away those stains, and the grace you've given is the reason I'll never be the same. How can I be silent? I will not be. How can I be silent? I didn't want to stand out, kept my head down, insecure inside my skin, always looking back over my shoulder, making sure I blended in. Then you gave me a new name, and I never was the same. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. No, I don't care what anybody thinks about me. How can I be silent when there's all this joy inside my heart? How can I be quiet when you gave me light to pierce the dark? Even though my sin has left crimson, you watched away those stains, and the grace you've given is the reason I'll never be the same. How can I be silent? I will not be. How can I be silent?
Stuck, I was running around broken hearted. I was sinking so fast, I couldn't last, falling apart. And you could've run away, leaving me there in my shame, leaving me fighting my pain, but you made a better way. I've been saved, goodbye to the sinner. I'm held by the Father above. No more shame, born out of the desert and drowned in the power of love. Amazing grace, my soul set free. Ain't no grave got a hold on me. I'm born again, washed by the water, I'm clean. My eyes have been open, you're showing me all of my life in a new light. Every step, every breath, like it's the first time. You could've run away, leaving me there in my shame, leaving me fighting my pain, but you made a better way. I've been saved, goodbye to the sinner. I'm held by the Father above. No more shame, born out of the desert and drowned in the power of love. Amazing grace, my soul set free. Ain't no grave got a hold on me. I'm born again, washed by the water, I'm clean. Preacher told me the good news. from the bottom. Got a good girl, she a problem. I ain't going down like Sodom. Haters like a Pokemon, you know I caught them. Cause we on the road, we ain't stopping. I don't need to sell texts like Boston. My soul's on fire, can't block it. Can't block it, can't block it. The heavens are roaring at your glory. I know when I'm with you, it isn't boring. Told God you could use me, cooking up for the kingdom, yeah. With God, I ain't losing, we ain't in with the system, yeah. Pedal on the gas, now we going fast, I ain't going back, cause I know you came through. I ain't gotta worry, I'll be in a hurry, cause I know your plans for me are good. I know you chosen me, you set me free. Tell that to the enemy. Let's go! Whole crew, yeah, we way up. All my demons, they gave up. Bang, bang, and they all fall to the floor. Whole crew, yeah, we way up. All my demons, they gave up. Bang, bang, and they all fall to the floor. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we coming out from the bottom. Problem. I ain't going down like Sodom. Haters like a Pokemon, you know I caught them. Cause we on the road, we ain't stopping. I don't need to sell texts like Boston. My soul's on fire, can't block it. Can't block it, can't block it. The heavens are roaring at your glory. I know when I'm with you, it isn't boring. Told God you could use me, cooking up for the kingdom, yeah. With God, I ain't losing, we ain't in with the system, yeah. Pedal on the gas, now we going fast, I ain't going back, cause I know you came through. I ain't gotta worry, I'll be in a hurry, cause I know your plans for me are good. I know you chosen me, you set me free. Tell that to the enemy. Let's go! Whole crew, yeah, we way up. All my demons, they gave up. Bang, bang, and they all fall to the floor. Whole crew, yeah, we way up. All my demons, they gave up. Bang, bang, and they all fall to the floor. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we coming out from the bottom. Got a good girl, she a problem. I ain't going down like Sodom. Haters like a Pokemon, you know I caught them. Cause we on the road, we ain't stopping. I don't need to sell texts like Boston. My soul's on fire, can't block it. Can't block it, can't block it.
I'm not on your radar, then your radar's broke. Don't blame me for the way y'all's jokes fall flat, get your mouth slapped. Ain't no hoax, I get an inkling, they pick me for the weak link, I'm gonna have to pose a question for the ones that don't accept that I've been exceptional. Cause the moment I get involved is the moment the song takes off. So how could you think I wouldn't last long in a game that I was made to play? What do y'all take me for? Rest assured, when I do come back to tour, it'll be Christmas morn. They ain't gonna wait cause I'ma wake up with a present so big they'll jump for joy. Yeah, let it be known, I'm better when I'm out of control. I can't be the butt of a joke, I'm cutting in the front of you pop. Starts talking like you really a pro, when you ain't even part of the combo. Nothing but an amateur, I'll slow down when I wanna collide. So only way to put it if I chose I could be bigger, maybe consider it a bit if it was when you walk. To comprehend, you kinda saying you gone. Incompetent to consequences, or hard to miss is common sense. I'm on. Once I wrap your head around it, or I might have to get up off the porch, show you how it's done, I got the form. Power tripping on me, get destroyed. Pull the plug, I'm rolling up the cord. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, hold up, rewind, that's not even possible. Me, I keep it honorable. Who's your favorite? Let me know. Tally up, count the votes. Wasn't me, that's a joke. Yeah, hey, that's a joke. That's a joke. Yeah, that's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. Hey, that's a joke. That's a joke. Took a minute, now I'm at the better end of all of it. The day I wanna quit it, be a bitter one to swallow. Cause I meant it when I said I wasn't really into audibles. I guess you gotta call them and your odds are at the bottom. And it's stacking up against you, it's a pity, but they gotta give it out of me. I'm running with the best, I've been kind of make a profit off of everything you told me wasn't possible. So why would you continue with the narrative and not admit I'm someone incredible? Looking for general, hit them with the end of a shovel. They wanna forget it, I put them on the ground and I get up and open the pit of my stomach to remind them again. I'm a hold up an animal, whatever the case, I'ma get it. I'm in it, doubt I will give it everything I forgot it. But not if the comments are pushing me to run with the comment and joking aside. If you took away the dummies, so I should notice that I am insane. Improved a lot, but I still feel it's hard to keep my lid from popping off, but I prevail. How you gonna skip over the details and tell me to be focused? Hold that thought. Don't tell me you mean well if you don't mean well. I call the shots, but don't need my handheld. When it comes to making records, who you know does that better? The way I connect letters, you think that the alphabet was made by me. When it comes to storytelling, I'm great at it. Tune in and get tuned out. My face got redder cause I'm embarrassed for the ones unaware of my work. Where did I stutter? Known to be cordial, but those that think that never seen me in a war zone. My delivery gets better every time I spit. I don't keep my sword low. Tell me why would I do that? Doesn't make sense when you're in the game this cutthroat. If you wanna maintain control, then you gotta keep up. If you can't handle the workload, somebody else will. How could you call me unskilled? That's like looking at Mount Everest and then calling it a small hill. Not at all thrilled, I'm in awe. Still trying not to laugh, but it just spills out. Sometimes I've been writing chill. Just chew on this till the record's built, okay? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, hold up, rewind, that's not even possible. Me, I keep it honorable. Who's your favorite? Let me know. Tally up, count the votes. Wasn't me, get a few. Tick, 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 that's the sound before my head explodes. Quit, 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 look at you up on your pedestals. Quit, 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 hear the critics come, it's time to go. I read your article, it kinda hurt me. I don't know who hired you or what your friends say in your circle, but the fact that you released it tells me two things are for certain. They get paid for trashing people, I get paid cause I stay working. Drop the searching, they emerge up out of nowhere to the surface, just to peek behind the curtain, throwing salt at all my burdens. I'm aware I shouldn't give this my attention. Life's a journey, I should just stay on my path and learn to laugh. You think they heard me? Ears are burning, put them out. Quiet, quiet, look around. Why don't they find someone way more interesting to write about? Us, we're kinda boring, aren't we? All we do is whine and pout. It's confusing, so amusing how I argue with myself. Hello. I spit it with these, so leave it to me. Doubt it, but you better believe I'm on a rampage. Hit them with the record release. I've been in a week, I'm probably gonna have to achieve another goal. Let me go when I'm over the beat. I go into beast mode like I'm ready to feast. I'm fed up with these thieves trying to get me to bleed. They wanna see me taking out. Yep, see what I mean? How many records I gotta give you to get with the program? Take it for granted, about to give you the whole plan. Open your mind up and take a look at the blueprint. Debate if you got it, but gotta hold it with both hands. Look at the bars, you gotta be smart. You really gotta dig in your heart if you wanna get to the root of it. Issue in the middle could be talking me difficult, but the payoff at the end if you can help me to get through it. I pay my dose, made it through. Woo, 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 spread the nose. I'm on the lows. Woo, 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 making moves. I need some room. Woo, 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 always cold. Well, don't assume, don't assume. Hey, I'm the truth. Oh, they want some proof here. Don't be rude, something new. Even when I lose, I make it look cool. Do the show, then we hit the room. Life is looking old. What to do? I don't need the shades up to light the view. It's time to get back in the swing of things. When my life crashes, I'm not the guy that'll flee the scene. I'll take ownership and own it and raise my hand if it's me. Just remember though, I'm only a man, I'm a human being. Don't they see? Shoot the breeze, I'd rather just stay discreet. People claim they're in your corner but leave you in times of need. They don't listen, do they? What? They don't listen to anything. I'll accept advice if it's not presented ignorantly. Look, costs are high, they multiply, they cause divides, I'm forced to fight the poison I've been sipping on. It's quite the bite, it killed me twice, they rigged the lights so y'all can see the parts of mine that aren't your right. See, often I apologize and authorize the awful times to pop up. Like I'm right behind you, I'd advise you not to try to climb inside the mind like I do. Keep the rhyme book expedited, overnighted, hold it tight and hope the time is on my side. Cause if it's not, then I'll decide to override my own demise. I told the line too close and I could improvise. I'd empathize but recognize the fact that I could jeopardize and record lives. You better give me your attention and undivided. My dose, made it through. Woo, 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 spread the nose. I'm on the lows. Making moves, I need some room. Always cold, well don't assume, don't assume. Ay, pay my dose, made it through. Woo, 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 spread the nose. I'm on the lows. Making moves, I need some room. Always cold, well don't assume, don't assume. Ay. Calmly, feel myself evolving. Appalling, so much I'm not divulging. Been stalling, I think I hear applauding. They're calling, mixtapes aren't my thing, but it's been awfully exhausting. Hanging on to songs as long as daunting, which caused me to have to make a call I thought was ballsy, resulting in what you see today. Proceed indulging, as always, the one-trick pony's here, so quit your sulking. Born efficient, got ambition, sort of vicious, yep, that's me. Not artistic, unrealistic, chauvinistic, not those things. Go the distance, so prolific, postal cryptic, move swiftly, unsubmissive, the king of mischief, the golden ticket, rare sight to see. I stay committed, embrace the rigid, I'm playful with it, yeah, basically. Too great to mimic, you hate your bitter, no favoritism, that's fine with me. Create the riddles, portrayed uncivil, unsafe a little, oh yes indeed, it's plain and simple, I'm far from brittle, unbreakable, you following? I'm Bruce Willis in a train wreck, I'm like trading your car for a new jack. I'm like having a boss getting upset, cause you asked him for less on your paycheck. I'm like doing headstands with a broke neck. I'm like watching your kid take his first steps. I'm like saying Bill Gates couldn't pay rent cause it's too broke. Where am I going with this? Unbelievable, yes, yes, inconceivable. See myself as fairly reasonable, but at times I can be stubborn, so if I have to, I will rock the boat. I don't tend to take the easy road, that's just not the way I like to roll. True things probably unfeasible, I've done already a hundredfold. A hundredfold, it's probable that I might press the envelope. Ideas so astronomical, sometimes I find them comical. Yeah, incomparable, replay value phenomenal. Beat selection remarkable, slowing me down impossible. I don't rock no rollies, I don't hang around no phonies. I don't really got no trophies, I don't know why God chose me. Got something in the cup, ain't codeine. Changed my style, they told me. Now they come around like homie. Man, y'all better back up slowly. Back up slowly? Who are you kidding? How could you doubt me? I've always delivered. Ripping the teeth out of the back of my mouth. The closer you get to my wisdom. See, my initial thought was the wave. but what can I say? I had to come visit, check on you guys. You doing alright? You're yearly socked, yeah, that's what I figured. They cover their heads up whenever I drop. Shake the whole industry, put them in shock. Come out the clouds like a meteor rock, then land on the earth like ready or not. Ain't no one like me to cream me the crop. Don't even front, better give me some props. I'll pick up your body and throw it a block. Okay, I admit it, that's over the top. Not there in the headlight looks. Every time I step my foot on the ground, I get mistook for a lame with no weight to his name. Ground just shook, let's not beat around the bush. Even my B-sides throw him off like how's he do it. Some say I'm a great influence, I don't know about that, but I did do the best I could. Hollywood, Hollywood, hope Nate doesn't go Hollywood. You think that you don't know me good? You think that you don't know me good? Hollywood, Hollywood, hope Nate doesn't go Hollywood. You think that you don't know me good? You think that you don't know me? I always advance, say how I fail, you know I stand. Raising the bar, I gotta expand. Top of the charts, I'm setting up camp. Pounding my stakes, I put on my tent. Shoot for the stars, they fall in my hand. Stick to my guns, I don't even flinch. Can push all you want, ain't moving an inch. I rarely miss, you know I'm relentless. Ain't got a choice, no way to prevent it. It's just who I am and I don't regret it. See what I want, then I go get it. Follow my gut, I'm happy I did it. Beat all the odds, I ain't got no limits. Can it be stopped? You paying attention, I ain't gotta say it. They know where my head is, they know where my head is.
Worse, 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 worse. It could be worse, it could be worse. Yeah, I hit the gym, just opened up again. Reza, he loaded me up with 2 plates. Then I went home, baby, she made me a meal. She loaded me up with 2 plates. Jump on a whip, registered that in GA. I had to go get me new plates. I just bought a crib, had to move out of New York. I'm really enjoying the space. Jump on a stick, pray that I don't gotta use it, but I got it there just in case. You know what it is. People be talking online, but never say that to my face. Look at my wrist, ain't nothing on it just yet. Everything got its time in its place. If they throw a fit, when you tell them no, that's how you know they ain't respect you or risk. Man, it's a trip, but hey, it could be worse. Say it again for them in the back so they know for sure it could be worse. And life is hard, I thank God, it could be worse. Life is hard, I thank God, it could be worse. Way worse. Look, it could be worse. Used to be scared of the first. I used to pack up the merch, go to the show, had to put square on my phone. I used to pray that it work, ain't always work. I used to play at the church, that it didn't come with no perks. Hey, what's the verse? Come to me all over thirsty, got living water for sure. Mine was a nurse, had a whole life in the purse. Might get a face on the shirt, heck on the waiter, right to the table. She asked me what do I want for dessert. I told her surprise me, it must surprise me, man. All of my heels be wildin', man. Look at what happened to Cosby, man. Look at what happened to Ravi, damn. Nah, tryna make sure that it's not me, man. Whole life monotony, man. How I'ma run when temptation come, it got me, man. But hey, it could be worse. It could be worse. Life is hard. It could be worse. Life is hard, I thank God it could be worse. Way worse. I thank God it could be worse.
Look, self-awareness, pride's a coat and yes I like to wear it. Buttoned up, don't like to let no air in with a pair of gloves that I hope doesn't perish. I discovered though when I get holes in them and I let joy in, I'm in higher spirits. My mistakes are like a screaming parrot, just repeating lyrics. I can barely bear it when I'm lost. Road is narrow, I'm looking down it like a gun's barrel. Aren't we all searching for the serum that could help us breathe and leave our state of peril? All of us have made defensive scarecrows that we scatter around the field and treat like heroes when they scare away the things that we should cherish. Cause we're too embarrassed to admit the fear is that we're lost. Yeah, but what does it matter? I get too combative inside of me. The person who canvas, the pain can be splattered, get messy when I start to get rattled. The heart of a savage and quiet when I lurk in the shadow. But something on that up, I don't wanna be over dramatic, but look at the data. It's obvious that humans are fragile. We tend to get mad at the ones that call us out, but the fact is we need someone that'll be honest when we fly off that handle. I admit I throw a fit when I begin to unravel. Keep my wits spin off the grid, but now I'm back in the saddle. My intent is not to rant, I like to own what I value. I can take you on the fence and maybe pick up the paddle. I like the roll against the current, that's the way that I travel. Opposite of what the grain has got the brain of a rebel. Take initiative, I'm diligent on every level. I never can settle, I like to keep my foot in the pedal. Yeah, I love to pack arenas and all, but what I really wanna do is learn to hate on my thoughts and put the reins on them, show them I'm the one that's the boss, and pull them back when they get out of hand and breaking their jaws. I'm taking the flaws, told me I can never revolve, then pull a bane on them, ask them, oh, you think you're in charge? You ought to know better, ain't no way around it, I'm flawed. The traits that I want, they say I can't afford what it costs, but I manifested this. Failing's how you grow and learn your lessons, kids. Take the worst and try to make the best of it, cause when you fail, just know that it's a test, and if you can learn to pick yourself back up again and train your brain to not be such a pessimist. It's okay to make mistakes, just don't forget that there's a high road, but I skip the exit when I'm
burdens are heavy, and I'm hoping it don't bury me. I used to be joyful and skip so merrily, but now I'm too cautious and tiptoe carefully. My mind left, and it's nowhere to be found. Am I a big old parody? Cause it's no fair to me. And now I'm at the point where I'm spending $1,000 a week on hypnotherapy. Look, I'm trying to wash away my sins. I got a group of loved ones that ain't my friends. And if I ever take an L, then they might grin. And they all wanna see me stay in the cage I'm in. So when it come to anybody, there's no trust for no one. Man, so what? My whole plan's to go nuts. My shoulder's ready for most drugs. I'm gon' judge anybody trying to enter my circle with no love. My sanity's gone, I'd rather be torn from this planet they planted me on. Your stats a reward. I'm actually bored with having this hard heart. It's torn apart from a family that I don't have anymore. Man, hold up. I was living so oblivious with millions, it really was a pity, huh? It's kinda funny what a penny does, mixed in with a mini buzz. I feel stuck. Life got me by the neck with a blade against it, cause I was running late for the train and missed it. The only thing I feel is pain and vengeance, so I'ma act out like a raging misfit. And every verse I lay gon' stay sadistic. You wanna hate me? Good, great, terrific. You'll never see the day when my anger's dismissed. You better go and change your wish list, cause manifested this. Do not treat me like some adolescent kid. I am praying to the Lord with the book of James, hoping he go at my testament. This dark cloud, that's my residence. Demons knocking, I don't have to let them in. I done made mistakes day to day, you probably can't relate. I just ain't the same when I'm lost.
Yeah. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost.
Inside me, son of a god. I'm like a titan that's rising on just you watch. I'm stepping into fate. There is no time to waste. I've got that lightning inside me. This is how legends are made. Are made. I'm cranking up on the throttle, victory is mine. Show you the harder the battle, harder I fight. I've come too far to quit. Step back, I'm going in. I'm cranking up on the throttle. This is how legends are made. Like iron from the fire, getting stronger. This is how legends are made. Above it all, untouchable, a new animal. This is how legends are made. I pull, go back and forth, finding myself pounding on a locked door. I try to make it out alone without your help, but I know I'll never win this war. I can never be free without you. I can never be me without you. This is the sound of chains breaking. This is the beat of a heart changing. This is a song of a soul forgiven. This is my freedom in knowing my life is better off in your hands. The past is gone, what's done is done. Now I'm alive, and I'm never gonna look back. I can never be free without you. I can never be me without you. This is the sound of chains breaking. This is the beat of a heart changing. This is a song of a soul forgiven. This is my freedom hymn. This is my freedom hymn, my freedom hymn. This is my freedom hymn, my freedom hymn. Who the sun sets is free, yeah. Who the sun sets is free, yeah. Who the sun sets is free, I'm free. Oh, this is the sound of chains breaking. This is the beat of a heart changing. This is the song of a soul forgiven. Oh, this is the sound of chains breaking. This is the beat of a heart changing. This is the song of a soul forgiven. This is my freedom hymn. This is my freedom hymn. My freedom hymn. My freedom hymn. This is my freedom hymn. My freedom hymn. Ooh.
You gave a heavenly breath and now it's air in our chest. That's why we're singing it back to you. For every battle you won, for everything that you've done, and everything that you're gonna do. Seen too much to ever doubt it. Feels so good I wanna shout it. Yeah, when I really think about it, all I wanna do is glorify your name. We're gonna glorify your name. That's why we came to lift your name. Come on and sing. Glorify your name. We're gonna glorify your name. That's why we came. Yeah, we were made to lift your name. All the church sing. So let your glory be heard until it covers the earth.